Okay, so let's put all this together. So I'm just going to put some glue in around the seat where it needs to go, and then I'll tell you what we'll use. We're going to use some of the Tamiya cement. This is slightly thicker, which means we're just going to place a whole load of that on the bottom here, a little bit on the back of the seat, and then we're going to put him in place. Okay, so there he is, all in position. So we'll check our instructions. So we've built this part up, we've done all of that, we've done the insides, we've done this, we've done this. So we're going to bring these two halves together. I'm just checking I haven't missed anything out, okay, and just making sure that it's all good. Now you do have the option here of using decals for the instrument panel, but I've decided not to bother with those. So the first thing, we're going to locate this into the correct place. So that's looking good. So we're going to run our Tamiya extra thin down the back there into here. Okay, so that's one side in. Now we'll come in, just going to clean this up a little bit. See how this goes. Bit of a test fit. Now that's a really nice fit. Really nice. Okay, so that's going to be no trouble whatsoever. So we'll come in, I think we'll do this back section first. I'm just going to run some of this Tamiya white into where the cockpit attaches on here. Now if you let it melt and then you pinch it together, what happens is the plastic melts and it pushes some of the plastic up, so it almost acts like a filler. So you can push the plastic together, it pushes some plastic up above the seam line, and then you can come in and just sand it away, and it leaves the seam line nice and flat once you sanded it off, without much evidence of it being there once it's painted. As you can see, our pilot, most of him's lost. You can't see much of the instrument panel in there. So when the canopy's closed, it's going to be even more difficult to see some of these parts. But I'm pretty happy with that, how it's gone so far. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to come in with some tape and tape it up. So this one's a natural seam anyway, where the engine covers can come off, so we're not too worried about this one. In fact, I don't want to do too good a job and get rid of that seam line completely, because I need to come in and rescribe that once it's all dry. So I'm just going to come in, I'm going to pop some tape along it just to keep it together, because it seems it's pulling itself apart a little bit, but by doing this it'll just keep that together nicely. So the tape I'm using for this is MT tape, this is washi tape. I tend to use Tamiya tape, as well. This stuff's just a lot cheaper. I get it from Japan. I forget how much it costs, but it's a lot cheaper than the Tamiya tape, and this is the stuff I use for masking when I'm painting. But I found this stuff is quite useful as well, so I use a mixture of the two depending on what I want to do. There it is all together. We're going to leave that for a few hours just to dry, and then we'll come back and I'm going to get on with some other bits of the model.